Hey, it's Trevor from the JB Soaps. I am in the soap shack working with a new scent today, Vanilla Woods. Let's see how it works. Now, I've heard that with some scents that have a high vanilla or vanillin content, it can change the color of the soap. So I'm kind of accounting for that today. I'm starting with some reds, some whites, some creams, a little yellow, and I'm going to see how it all turns out. Let's get to it. Okay, here we are, the beginning of Vanilla Woods. As always, I like to start safety first. You see I've got my gloves on, and even though sometimes I wear glasses, I'm also wearing safety goggles. Making sure to strain this lye because there's quite a little bit of lye lint there, and you don't want those getting in your soap causing a skin irritation. So I've got a bigger batch today, so I'm using this larger bin to mix it in, a larger rubber spatula, and you've really got to give it a lot of extra mixing and pulling the lye water from the bottom of the batch. So I want to split off my colors here a little bit, and I'm trying to account for the potential color change that the vanilla in the scent might do. Okay. So for my red here today, I've actually got a mixture of Mad Mica's Real Red with some red clay. I've been using this combination for reds for a while now, and I'm really enjoying the color. And then I've got this wonderful Buttercup Yellow from Voyager Soap and Candle that I love. It's just so gorgeous with the red. And then I want to have some of the batch be a little on the white side, and some be tan, because I'd like to see how the color might change in the recipe. Now I'm splitting this off into a couple different sizes, and what I have here with the stick arm is what I would call the main batch, or what I'm going to drop other colors into. So I'm assuming that this is going to go to either a light tan or maybe a shade of brown. So I've got the scent going in there, and immediately nothing's happening. So I'm going to wait and see if it starts to change over time, or maybe it'll change overnight. So because I'm going to be pouring these colors from the side into the main batch, I don't want them too thin. You want to mix them until they're about a medium trace, because when they are a medium trace, they've got the weight to them that's going to allow them to drop down through your soap and create the best marble possible. And when you're doing these kind of in-pot drop swirls, you want to make sure that you are pouring from a height that allows the soap to break down into the middle, if not the bottom. And it looks pretty colorful there right now, but what I like to do is save some of the colors for this very end bit, because I've often gotten into the problem area where I thought the colors were mixed down to the bottom, they were not, and then my last loaf ends up being primarily white or whatever the color was that I was pouring the other colors into. Now, so far, I'm not seeing any change to these colors in the direction of brown or tan, and it's looking a little bit like ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise to me. I'm kind of craving some French fries. All right, I saved a little bit of each color because, well, you know me in a Taiwan swirl. It just is so easy to do and so easy to make the top of your soap really eye-catching. So I just got these two colors, and I'm also using that kind of creamy white pink color that was left on top to give it a third color for the swirl. And this is the fun part about a Taiwan swirl or any kind of swirl on top. It allows you to be insanely creative. Just do whatever comes to mind. But you have to know when to stop. Okay, so I didn't see anything turning brown or tan in front of my eyes, so I guess we'll have to wait and see how it all looks tomorrow. Smells great. Smells great. Let's wait and see. The cut. And here we are. It's cut day. Look at the top of that. I mean, the swirl looks amazing. And the marble, at first glance there, looks to be really nice. I just have to say, when I think of vanilla, I don't really think of this red and yellow. But I'm not buying it, so who knows? People may give it a smell and love it anyway. Okay, let's get to the cut. Okay, first bar, here we go. Okay. That is not what I expected. It's a lot more white and red than I thought. So I guess the vanillin content in this scent, I need to do a little bit more research on, because yeah, it did not change the colors to tan or brown. I wonder what it would have looked like if it had. I mean, it looks very cool, very mysterious, a cool marble. Yeah, it's lovely. It's just not what I'd expected. All right, so everything doesn't turn out as planned. I mean, the red, white, and yellow, not exactly what I had in mind. But the soap looks pretty, it smells wonderful, and if your nose is a fan of vanilla, when you get a little sniff, you're gonna want a bar. Okay, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I really appreciate it, guys. Share this video to other platforms, comment, like, subscribe, have notifications on. I have a new one of these that I drop every Friday morning. I'll see you next time.